Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis.
For Toronto, second baseman, number 29.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Right fielder.
Stepping up now, Keith Denton. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope will look this one in, and there are two away now. Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. At the plate, George Springer. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Stepping in, Chris Davis. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Jonathan Schoaf now. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. A called strike on the inside corner. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the third out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoak. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Smoak
takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer to the track. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So striding in, Teoscar Hernandez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Swing and a line drive. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Jose Bautista. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Jones is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
And that's in there. Base hit. Ready now, Andrelton Simmons. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Tim Beckham. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's so difficult to hit. hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Squared that one up just a little late. Again, a 1-2. Misses, ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
No problem here, one away. In now is Pedro Alvarez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Simmons over to his left, over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 now to Jones. And there's ball 2 now. And the pitch on 2-1. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to Russell Martin now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 0-1 home to Martin. Ground ball left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. From the stretch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bradley moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard.
Number 7.
Ready for another chance? Keith Denton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Springer comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lifted in the air out to left. Springer is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Justin Smoke now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now batting, Brian Castro. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Brian Castro.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tulowitzki onto the grass. 1 out. Settling in now, Wellington Castillo. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's Simmons at short. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. A base hit in his first trip.
Bradley Jr.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The left fielder, number 9.
Now to the plate, George Springer. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Denton. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
35. Teoscar.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's got it 1 away. Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Troy Tulowitzki. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off the 4th for the Orioles, first baseman, number 19.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Jonathan Schoop. He flew out in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Hit on the ground to third. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The batter,
into the box, Tim Beckham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off there 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Andrelton Simmons.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Beckham fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now in the box, Russell Martin. A base hit in his first trip. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses inside. 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. 1-0 pitch on the way. Left side. Played on the backhand. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Keith Denton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in, Brian Castro. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
A cold strike on the inside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talked about dominant work so far.
Now another 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back on it at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
1 out, nobody on. Chopped foul wide of first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Scope is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly. Striding in. Once again.
For the Orioles, catcher Wellington.
First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. Got him. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Bradley Jr.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Bradley takes the turn at 3rd. He wants it all. And the tag from Martin. They got him at the plate. Here's George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Denton is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Digging in to try it again. Jose Bautista. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hitter, Jose Bautista.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Tulowitzki.
Troy Tulowitzki is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Beckham is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit in the air to center field. Jones is under it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Chris Davis.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Right side and right into the shift. There is Travis. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. Ready for another chance. Tim Beckham, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And that will conclude matters. Russell Martin now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
The catcher, number 55.
This one's down to third. Alvarez has got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Ready for another shot now. Devin Travis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. After it is Jones, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Denton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hernandez is right there, 1 down. So coming to the plate, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Denton moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Brian Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he's safe. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. 1-2, here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Digging in.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Chris Bryant.
High pop-up. Gossman is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Smoke.
And that misses, ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Lifted the other way to left center. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So digging in now, Teoscar Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Alvarez is up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Right fielder.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Now in the box, George Springer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. On his way to second is Springer. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
Baseman, number 19.
Roberto Ozuna comes on here looking to get. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Jonathan Scope now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.